Before we start, I'd like to thank QweenSea for allowing me to use her story for tonight's video. Hello to all. I'm here tonight to share something that happened to me in 2018. First of all, I'll set the context. I was living in Berlin, and my boyfriend at that time lived a 5-hour drive away, so I planned to go see him like every fortnight for the weekend, and I used the carpooling site BlaBlaCar that I have used so many times before. I see that a young man is heading down that way, and that there is already one seat taken by another girl, so I reserve my seat and wait for this person to come and fetch me. We meet up at the spot we had agreed to, and he explains to me that the other girl had to cancel last minute, which is totally fine. Odd, but, it can happen. Anyway, I jump in. The driver, Ben, seems very nice, talkative. Just before leaving Berlin, he turns to me and explains that he has forgotten his driver's license at home and that we must go fetch it. Which is already a bit of a pain, because it's the other side of town and Berlin is big. And let's be honest, you know you're going away for the whole weekend and that you have a really big journey, and you forget your license? Anyway, moving on. We get to his place, and he parks up and turns to me and says, "Would you like to come in and visit my place?" I was like, no thank you. Off we go. He's talking away and all of a sudden starts touching my thigh and explains that he's a personal trainer and a massager. I was like, cool, good for you. I made it quite clear that I was heading to my boyfriend's and that I was not comfortable. He continues touching my hands, my thighs, and my neck, and at that point I was like, do I get out? I'm on the motorway, already about 2 hours away from Berlin, and it's traffic jammed. So 5 hours ended up being 7 hours. My plan was to pretend to be asleep. I thought that way I don't have to interact with him, and he might leave me alone. Thing is, I really fell asleep, and when I wake up, I realize I'm in the middle of nowhere. Like, on tiny roads in the middle of the forest, and the guy turns to me and says, "You know, if I wanted to, I could kidnap you and take you into the woods." I played tough and said, "You don't scare me, and I'm planned for all situations." He took no notice, and my boyfriend rang me at that point. I explained and kept him posted. So as we come out of these woods, he decides it's now time to eat, so we lose another 45 minutes while he does his own thing. I basically tell him I'm fed up and want no more stops. And he tells me that he's tired and that in order to do so and keep him awake, I must massage him. I felt totally stuck, so I briefly touched his neck as in to say, "Now move." We finally arrived. My boyfriend was not there waiting for me because I did not want to fight. I reported him to the carpooling site and he has now been banned. I hope this never happens to anyone else. Hello everybody, I am the Dead Giant and thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know what you thought down in the comments below. If you have a story of your own that you would like me to share, I'll leave a link down below in the comments where you can contact me. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are.